All right, man, we have made it to the spot. We have got some juicy looking conditions right now. Completely clouded over skies, not an inch of sunlight peeking through. We got fairly calm water, which is something I did not expect. I thought it would be more windy, but we do have some storms on the horizon. I don't think it's going to be any thunder or lightning or anything like that, but it's just going to be rain. So we're going to get out there, we're going to throw some baits around. Hopefully that bite really turns on before it starts to let loose on us out here. So without any further ado, I'm going to climb in the kayak. We're going to get out there, get some fish on, guys. All right, guys, made it out onto the water. It's a little bit tricky because since the last time I was here, when I was not recording, there is a brand new stump like right in front of where I normally put my kayak in, so that made it a little bit tricky getting out here. But we have made it out, and I think I'm probably the only one fishing out here today. Probably there's just not too many people who come out right before a storm or in the middle of a storm for that matter. We're probably gonna get rained on, but that's it's part of the deal out here. So, you know, we'll see what we can get accomplished out here. Like I said, I'm really hoping that bite turns on because of the weather here today. It's not the nicest day by any means to come fishing, but I got a tight schedule. I'm back in school and I'm going back to work this week most likely, so gotta fish when you can, and for me that's right now. You know it's a good cast when you can see the splash of the water up on the side when you get it that close to the side of this tunnel. I think that's where the fish are gonna be. There's one right there. First fish of the day. What do we got? Nice crappie. There we go. Heck yes. Hopefully they are on today. This isn't a giant crappie by any means, but if they're biting, we're gonna go through a bunch of these dudes today, and we got a chance at a real giant out of here. That's not one right there, but that's a really good sign. Like I said, he was right up close to the side of this tunnel, and I cast it along there super close, so much so that the water sprayed up and splashed the side. You know when you do that, you got a good cast going on. Fish number one. Did you guys hear that or see that? I don't know if that was in the frame or not, but I'm about to go in here and show you guys this. Something was just busting up on bait right on the top of the water there, and I'm not going to get too close because I want to cast over in there. That's a splash mark from whatever was getting chased. Big old blow up in here. There's something. It's a nice fish here. There we go, big crappie. There we go. I'm not sure if that's what was blowing up on the top of the water. Probably not. That's a nice crappie and quick release. It's about a 10 or 11 incher. Let's get right back over there. See if we can find whatever was making all that commotion. That fish that was chasing whatever that bait was super aggressive, so I'm giving it big, long rips, making tons of noise with this bait. Getting all these aggressive fish out of here. There's something right at the boat. Dang. Another big crappie, man. These hooks on here are not too sharp, and this thing is taking an absolute beating, this particular bait. I've used this thing all year, so our hookup ratio is not going to be great, but we're getting the bites. That's all that counts right now. We're going to land them eventually. This also seems to be the epicenter of where stripers are caught on this lake, so there's not a ton of them in here, but there is a few landlocked stripers. They can get upwards of 10 pounds, so I just can't imagine the kind of fight that would be. Especially if I hooked into one on this little ultralight. It would be insane. This isn't even like a windy day out here, and there's like no actual wind, but there's just, I don't know how, but there's just always a breeze coming through these tunnels. Like even if you're just sitting out here, it's not that windy, but you go in the tunnel, it's an instant little wind tunnel type thing. And the rain has started again, so we're gonna get back in the tunnel. Getting hit. We're on. There we go. I could hear it just getting smacked down there. This guy was not coming off in a million years. Not the size we're looking for today, but you gotta weed through them. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Might take catching 10 or 20 of those little dink crappies to find that 12-incher or 1 over a pound that we're looking for. Every time myself or Maddie has caught a big fish out of these tunnels, it's been on a cast just right up next to the side, and the big fish has hit it on the fall, and you'll just see your line just screaming out the other way before you can even reel in. So if we get a big one today, we're on right here, but if we get a big one today, I don't think it's gonna be in the middle, it's gonna be on the side. This is a nice crappie. Or not. Just hooked weird. It's got something like interesting going on with his mouth too. I don't know what the heck is happening here. It's a little better than the other ones. Yeah, he's got some kind of sore on his lip right here. I'll show you guys. See that right there? He's probably been caught before. Little better size right there. 4th fish. Bite has definitely been consistent so far. Seems like every time I'm going into the tunnel here, I'm coming out with a fish. But you pretty much only get 1 cast before you gotta realign yourself and paddle back in this place. There's a hit right at the boat again, man. These crappies are just nailing it right as I'm bringing it out of the water. We are on a pattern now. 1 or 2 fish, it's not a pattern, but once you get 3, 4, or 5, you know you've found what they're eating and what is going to give you success for the day. Now I would almost venture to say that they're hitting this blue and silver little rattle trap better than they were hitting the shad color. All right, we're gonna try something a little different now. Getting a bit tired of the tunnels, so coming out to try some open water offshore fishing. All right, came over here, paddled all this way, got out to this point, took a little snack break, water break, and feel rejuvenated, man. Just getting a little tired of catching dink crappies under the bridge. And now I'm feeling a little more hopeful for this outing here today. So brought out the bait caster, got the Rapala DT6 tied on, and we're gonna explore some new water right here. This is a place you've never seen us fish on the channel before, so it's gonna be interesting. I've never even fished right here. The bridge is usually like as far as I go. Got some good depth, almost 6 feet right where we're at, just off this little point. It's a good sign. I love fishing this place just because it gives you something different than most of Delaware. It's usually super shallow and muddy, and right here it's definitely deeper, and we got some different kind of bottom here. Of course you got muddy bottom in some parts of this body of water, but there's rocks some other places, sand, wood. Got some bricks at some spots, so there's all kinds of different structure down there. Simple strategy right now though, just casting and retrieving, letting this bait do all the action by itself. Is that something right there? I think we got one. Little dink. Hey, I'll take it though, man. It's been a little bit hard lately. That's what we're looking for right there. Not the size, but that is the species we are now after. Little LMB. I'll take it, man. I will take it. Absolute dink, but it's been a grind out here, surprisingly. I think he hit it on the second rip I gave it too. That's the big fish siren right there. It's telling all the Berthas out here it's time to feed. You know it's just a matter of time. Throwing too many casts right now to not hook into something good. Gotta love city fishing. Nothing like it. There's something. Let's go. On the red eye shad. It's a good one, guys. I was slow crawling it, man. Oh, we got a good fish. Let's freaking go. It's a dang monster. It's a monster. Out in the middle. I'm gonna get the net here. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Big bass. Big bass. Yes. Yes. Come here. Come on, baby. He's fighting like crazy. Got him. Let's go. That is why we're here. Yes. Good 3-pounder right there, guys, all day long. Kept that same bait going on. Oh, crap. Kept that same bait going on, man. Just changed the way I was working it, and we got a monster. Not a true monster, but that's a 3-pounder all day long, man. Heck yes. Heck yes. That's what I'm talking about. I'll take a fish like that any day of the week. Absolute fat green fish right there. Way out in the middle, the offshore pattern paid off. I almost gave up, but glad I didn't, man. No way. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see that right there? I was just jigging this thing up and down right there. I lost like a 3-pound bass. I can't believe that just happened, man. It's like 10 feet of water right there. Just let it go all the way down. It's a nice fish. Alright, man, I think that's gonna do it for the video today. I tried long and hard out here, man. I really did. After I caught that last bass, I probably spent another 2 hours out here just throwing and throwing and throwing. Couple little bites, but I wasn't able to land anything. And then you guys saw on the way back, I was just jigging up and down right by the bridge, right off the bottom there, and had another like 2.5, 3-pounder. Got off right in front of the boat. You guys saw that. That was interesting. Would have been cool to land it, but it was definitely a grind today. So, you know, I was happy to land that one nice fish. Definitely expected a lot more than we produced, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. As always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. Make sure if you did enjoy the video, like and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Again, we appreciate all your support. And if I don't catch one in the next couple of minutes here, we'll see you on the next episode.